Breaking news! Liverpool seals Florian Wirtz transfer for a colossal fee after Leverkusen says yes. Liverpool enters race for excellent defender Luis Enrique, worth £42 million from PSG. Urgent! Major Liverpool signing is imminent. Club confident in deal confirmation. Hello, fellow fan! Let's check out the latest updates from the biggest club in the world. The historic transfer of Florian Wirtz to Liverpool is getting closer to being finalized. The last key element in the negotiations is being settled, and a reliable source confirmed that Bayer Leverkusen will not stand in the player's way. The transfer fee is also nearing its finalization. Liverpool has reportedly reached an agreement with Wirtz on personal terms, with the 22-year-old German midfielder ready to sign a 5-year contract once both clubs finalize the deal. Wirtz is currently with the German national team, preparing for tonight's UEFA Nations League match against Portugal. Once Leverkusen gives the green light, Wirtz will undergo medical tests. All eyes are now on the ongoing negotiations between Liverpool and Leverkusen. According to James Pearce, journalist for The Athletic and an expert on the club, all parties are optimistic that an agreement will be reached soon. Bayer Leverkusen has set a target value of €150 million, approximately £126 million. Liverpool's initial bid, which was over €100 million, around £84 million, was rejected. A second offer of €130 million, about £109 million, was also turned down. However, a new update from journalist Ben Jacobs indicates that the deal could be concluded for €142.5 million, approximately £120 million. In his article for Give Me Sport, Jacobs stated that Leverkusen wants a deal that values the player at exactly £120 million. If this amount is confirmed, Florian Wirtz will not only become the most expensive signing in Liverpool's history, but also the highest transfer fee ever recorded in the Premier League. The current record for Liverpool is held by Darwin Núñez, who cost £85 million, including add-ons, in his move from Benfica. The Premier League's all-time record belongs to Moises Caicedo, who was signed by Chelsea for £115 million from Brighton. Jacobs also pointed out that one of the key aspects of the negotiation revolves around the bonuses and add-ons of the deal. According to him, Leverkusen wants guarantees that these add-ons will be easily achievable, and this ease of activation is a central point in the discussions with Liverpool. Furthermore, Leverkusen's CEO Fernando Caro has already informed Wirtz that the club will not stand in his way should he choose to move to Anfield. Therefore, if Liverpool agrees to increase its offer to €142.5 million, meeting Leverkusen's desired terms, the deal could be finalized in the coming days. As Leverkusen is open to including easily achievable add-ons, the completion of the transfer now seems like only a matter of time. The European summer transfer window for 2025 opened early on June 1st due to the restructuring and expansion of the Club World Cup. However, it will temporarily close on June 10th and reopen on June 16th, remaining open until September 1st. Liverpool is working to finalize the deal for Florian Wirtz before this temporary closure, within the short one-week window. Joe Gomez's potential departure from Liverpool may be directly linked to the Reds' interest in strengthening their defense with the signing of Ilya Zabarnyi, the AFC Bournemouth centre-back. According to TBR Football, Liverpool is closely monitoring the situation of the Ukrainian defender, who had a solid season in the Premier League and caught the attention of several European giants. Bournemouth has already started the summer with significant losses to its squad. Dean Huijsen left for Real Madrid, and Milos Kerkez is also very close to finalizing his transfer to Liverpool. However, these departures might not be the end. Zabarnyi, who was a key figure in the Cherries' defense last season, could be the next to leave, despite the club's efforts to keep him. According to the French newspaper L'Équipe, Zabarnyi has also become a priority for Paris Saint-Germain. Manager Luis Enrique was particularly impressed with the young centre-back's defensive solidity and has requested his signing before the start of the Club World Cup. PSG has already contacted Bournemouth to discuss the terms of a transfer, but now faces direct competition from two other major English clubs, Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool is described as a big admirer of Zabarnyi's abilities. The centre-back has been praised by renowned scout Jacek Kulig, who described him as excellent in his evaluations. Zabarnyi has made 47 appearances for the Ukrainian national team and is seen as a highly promising talent in European football, with potential to continue growing at a top-tier club. The potential signing of the defender by Liverpool may depend directly on Joe Gomez's future, as he has been the subject of interest from other clubs. If Gomez is transferred, the path for Zabarnyi's arrival at Anfield would be clearer. However, even if Gomez stays, Liverpool's interest in adding depth and youth to their defense remains strong. Bournemouth is reportedly asking for around €50 million, approximately £42 million, to release Ilya Zabarnyi, a price consistent with his potential and the current market. The negotiation could be facilitated by the fact that Zabarnyi shares the same agency as Liverpool's Curtis Jones. With Arne Slot's arrival, the club is keen on bolstering the defense with young talents, and the signing of the Ukrainian centre-back would be an important step in the Reds' defensive overhaul. Liverpool is closely monitoring 21-year-old Hungarian left-back Milos Kerkez, who currently plays for AFC Bournemouth. The club's interest in the player is well known, and Kerkez has not hidden his desire to join the Reds. In fact, he has publicly expressed his enthusiasm for a potential transfer, making it clear that he would love to be part of Liverpool's squad. In terms of negotiations, everything points to the fact that Liverpool has already been granted permission to begin talks with the player, and a 5-year contract has reportedly already been agreed upon between the two parties. However, there is still one final crucial step: reaching an agreement with Bournemouth on the transfer fee. Recent reports suggest that negotiations between Liverpool and Bournemouth are closer than ever to a positive outcome. Reliable sources indicate that the two sides are nearing an agreement that will likely respect, or come very close to, the £45 million evaluation set by Bournemouth to release Kerkez. The player still has 3 years left on his contract with the Cherries, which puts Bournemouth in a strong negotiating position, as they have enough time to pursue the best possible price for his transfer. This new scenario represents a slight shift from earlier reports, which suggested that the transfer value might hover around £40 million. It seems that after more rounds of talks, Liverpool has accepted Bournemouth's £45 million evaluation, suggesting that the negotiations between the clubs are truly advancing. While the amount is considerable, it seems fair for a player with Kerkez's potential and qualities. The left-back, who was brought to Bournemouth under the direction of Ian Hughes, the club's former sporting director, has stood out for his remarkable athletic abilities and his skill in both attacking and defending with great intensity. Kerkez is widely recognized for his energy, speed, and ability to run down the left flank, offering a dynamic option in both defensive and offensive aspects of the game. He is viewed as a player with immense potential and has already shown on several occasions that he has the quality to play at an elite club like Liverpool. In recent months, it has become clear that Kerkez is one of Liverpool's priorities to strengthen their left flank. While Jurgen Klopp's side has some options in that position, the club is looking for depth and greater competition across all areas, especially in the full-back spots. Signing Kerkez would not only add a promising young option to the squad, but also provide Klopp with more flexibility to adjust the team as needed throughout the season. With some players leaving and the need for renewal, Kerkez's arrival could be an important step to strengthen the squad and provide more depth in tactical options. If negotiations are successful, Milos Kerkez could join Liverpool as one of the club's major signings in the summer market, bringing with him youthful energy and the promise of a bright future. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.